Welcome back to Injustice. We just beat his magic helmet.
And
Just
now we're
crush
really
that
gonna
thing.
beat it. Oh, well,
What do you think he's going to do?
That's exactly what's going to
Experimental.
happen, in fact.
He's going to crush the magic helmet.
Yeah, but since it's magic, he has to like actually crush a iron helmet, which is really, really hard for the record.
But he's Superman, so magic helmet.
The fact that this is as hard as it is for Superman probably has to do with the magic. I mean, Superman's strong to the point where he could probably have just crumpled that into a little paper ball if he wanted. Anyway, remember what I said about Dr. Fate being, like, very underdeveloped and not having time to be, fleshed out? Well, here's hoping he'll come back in the third game and they'll write him off, And
Lewis!
and they'll write him a better story arc. Never mind. Just kill him off. Am I supposed to feel something right now?
Probably not.
Dr. Fate recognizes my superiority. In time, the entire universe will adhere.
So is Brainiac at this kind of scale in DC Comics normally?
Yes, he is basically the next. Only Darkseid is basically above him in terms of threat level, universal scale-wise.
Okay, because it's one of those things where people know Brainiac from Superman, so like I know like it's kind of one of those things where I guess by where he's positioned, because he's not traditionally a team-up villain, it doesn't, to me as someone who's not super knowledgeable in DC stuff, it didn't seem like he was that big of a deal, but like obviously he is, so.
Yeah, basically only Darkseid is more of a universal threat than Brainiac is.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because that means he's pretty underutilized when everyone likes to just go straight for Darkseid.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Like that's a Marvel thing too, where everybody's all like Thanos, 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 and there's more big bads and well, okay, sometimes they go for Galactus too, but that's just happening less often now because Fox and
The other thing though is that Darkseid can sort of be used for various different roles. Like he doesn't always have to be trying to conquer the Earth. There can be some other plot going on that involves Apocalypse or Darkseid, whereas Brainiac kind of has one shtick. And
Oh, I love that wind up. It's just like, lol, no.
Yeah, Brainiac is weird in that he is very slow, but he is very big, and he hits like a fucking truck.
I just saw how much health he took off with that tentacle attack.
Yeah.
it's kind of strange for a boss enemy in a fighting game for him to be that slow, though.
yeah. Well, one thing this is supposed to be the quotation marks final boss, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one thing I'm really glad is that he uses normal fucking moves. Oh my god. The final bosses in Tekken 7 are horse shit.
Tekken 7, have you seen Tekken 5?
Oh no, Jinpachi is
Tekken 3?
okay. Jinpachi is a douchebag too, but I Tekken 7's the one I played normally. Devil Kazumi and Devil Kazuya, you can punch them and they'll just Castlevania backdash out of the way, and you don't get your hit, and then suddenly you're comboed into next week. It's obnoxious.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I know that final bosses in fighting games tend to have these issues, but just have it be a really, really high AI leveled computer player and have it be fair, you know? Like, I hate that. I hate the kind of, oh, we're just going to give him impossible to counter moves to fake difficulty. It's awful.
Don't forget that the arcade mode is designed for actual arcades, at least in Japan.
But
You know what you should do? You should play more SNK games.
no, dude, look, I'm already terrible at Street Fighter inputs. People at Momocon were talking about how you had to do like curly cues with the control stick to do certain combos in SNK. All right, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm bad enough at them as it is. I don't want to feel worse.
Well, another one that you might want to try is Mortal Kombat 10, actually.
Maybe the aesthetics of Mortal Kombat just don't gel with me. Pretty
He'll
much.
stick with his fighting game of boxing kangaroos and animate piles of wood.
No, they took out Mokujin in Tekken 7. I'm really actually very upset about that.
Attacks on the fleet are weakening him.
Aw.
Feel him losing steam as we fought. Good. Should make it easier to cut him off from the
Really? I couldn't tell.
Ow.
Now, remember how Brainiac said that Kara
It's
was being...
symbolic.
No, it's not symbolic. Brainiac said that she was being vivisected. Well, that was actually what was going to happen.
Yeah, in a crucified pose.
Yeah, the table's literally shaped like a cross, so it is very much symbolic.
Well, how else are you going to restrain someone to a bench?
You make it you just make it a
you
table.
you can make it a rectangle table.
Yeah. You make it.
This is literally a cross.
If you make it a cross, you don't do that not on purpose.
Yeah, you do. If you want to get any kind of anything done that involves the arms, you kind of have to spread them apart. It's just how it
Well,
works.
no, you can have the entire thing be the table. You don't have to have the table shaped like an actual cross. You can
Why
have her
would
like
you build more table just to avoid making it
so
look
that
like
you're
a
not
It's
making her
symbolic.
look like Jesus.
For God's sakes, it's symbolic. It's so blatant.
Like it's not
What is
even
it symbolic for? Though?
Her dying for Superman's
Metropolis.
sins.
but she's not. Like
She was
at
go-
all.
I'm not saying that it's a good symbolism. I'm saying that that's clearly the imagery that they were going for.
It's not subtle.
No,
But it's not. It doesn't apply to anything. If
but
that's the imagery they were going for, then it's really stupid imagery.
yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is. That's what we're calling out.
I think it's just a table that happens to have two arms for it because it's gonna have arms strapped to it.
They could have made it shaped like a T, and it wouldn't have fit. They made it a
T
cross.
is shaped like a cross.
The T
no,
is across that head.
like an uppercase T. Like they didn't have to have the
But
head.
then where
part.
would the head go?
You just make the arm
It
parts-
just awkwardly hangs off the edge because Brainiac's a dick.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna jack in. Oh,
This seems like a good idea.
Now the
At
way
the time,
the way Superman talks during these segments where they're actually working together actually does give some sense that he's somewhat his old self, at least deep down.
or at least that he can put himself back into that space. Wouldn't it make more sense to have him come out of the ship and then have him like catch the thing, or something?
It would, but you know, it's going awfully fast. He might not be able to slow it down fast enough. So taking control of the ship to steer it away from the city, did that just mow down a building?
No.
I think it grazed one.
Oh, okay. That was close.
my fucking head.
Oh, there's so much porn in here.
Terabytes and terabytes.
Brainiac's into some weird shit.
Okay, dude, we were trying to stop it from crashing into the Earth. You're welcome.
Oh yeah,
I
all the information would be gone if it's blown up. You're right.
Well, so would Brainiac.
That's true.
I love this upcoming part here where we're going to have a Batman v Brainiac fight. So we need Superman to stop Brainiac for us, and he needs to be part of the team because we can't do it ourselves. Except Batman can totally do it by himself, I guess.
Well, Batman wouldn't win in a fight with Brainiac.
Except he's totally going to,
Except he's going... Oh, because magic pills. Okay.
or something like that.
Like, you know, if they were actually going to play by the rules, then that would make sense, because Batman would not win a fight against Brainiac, but...
But he's totally going to here.
Yeah, I know, which is...
So we totally needed Superman to help us stop Brainiac.
You
Okay,
mean
so
Supergirl, or...
we just had a final
Ow.
boss type fight with Superman versus Brainiac, and now we're fighting the same character again with a different character. Oof,
Yep.
story modes. I don't think the final battle section in Mortal Kombat 10 was quite as awkward as this.
Well, who was the final boss in 10?
Well, you fought in 10. You fought Shinnok, and then you fought. What was the name of his Ultra form? I forgot the.
Ultra Shinnok.
Ultra
Yeah.
it might as well have been.
Yeah, he had his
So
final
you're
boss.
technically
form.
fighting the same guy twice, but it's two different characters. So I guess
Yeah,
it
I think
doesn't really
he had a different moveset, so that's the equivalent of having an RPG. but
Bruce,
very
what the
bullshit
hell?
moveset.
That hurt.
That wasn't my fault.
I don't seem to remember having that much trouble with Shinnok's final form.
It's his
But-
flamethrower
but then
attack
again-
that he can attack.
But then again, I had the very good luck of happening to main the character who fought the final boss, so I mean, I wasn't expecting it when I started playing Cassie Cage all the time, but there you go. What? Wait, what did he just send out?
Something about a suit.
It looked like a toy jet.
You were in space.
What? Is it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
we
we're back
back
in
him
there.
up into the sky from space,
What the fuck?
Superman.
and then shot him down from the sky
Into
back into space.
space.
Makes sense. 10 out of 10. Superman, how's that porn? Lots of tentacles. So many tentacles.
I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going.
Okay.
I'm not dead.
So, what did Batman expect to do to Brainiac? Like you do have to kill him, right? Like, you don't stop him just by beating his ass and he leaves like Vegeta.
He's a computer. It doesn't count.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is true. He is just a computer.
And you know,
Yeah,
it's,
but
it's,
okay, we're kidding. I think we've gotten into this before. But
it's not like Batman doesn't like ever kill. Like, even in the animated series, sometimes things just happened at the end of the fight that ended things off in a bad way. It's
Yeah,
more
he,
a
like
matter of
he killed Hardak.
yeah, it's more a matter of Batman doesn't consciously premeditate murder. Like, he always goes into a fight with the intention of not killing.
Wait, so did he just paste Gotham City back into the planet with everybody
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
And they're not dead. So the people inside the tubes aren't dead then. And
Now they're alive.
So they could just paste them back somewhere else then.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys! When did you get here?
How dare you show your face, Wonder Woman?
Sure, would have been nice to have your help earlier.
Ooh.
You're okay.
That looks like one
Am
hell
I?
of a hangover.
Too late, but I can feel the heartbeat of Atlantis. Brainiac's work is undone.
Cool.
I couldn't save everyone.
Some cities are still trapped in the collection. Others were lost, wiped from the ship's memory. Metropolis. Coast-
Where's Coast City? Who's city
That's
is
Hal
that?
Jordan City. And the last time Coast City was wiped out, Hal kind of went mad and became Parallax.
My family? I'm sorry, Hal.
Wait, so Brainiac deleted those cities then?
Now, Earth
Um,
should suffer this.
not really sure what exactly caused it, but probably just damage to the ship caused things to get erased.
Maybe.
Dude. Come on.
I mean, there is the slight possibility that Superman did it on purpose.
We need him alive to save the rest of our cities.
Try and get more people on his side, but,
Time.
I don't know. That's just a theory.
Or we could lose more cities.
Bruce is right. We can't be sure. What we can be
Here we go again.
Yep.
everyone else at risk.
This is no different.
Oh, Marvel's so stupid. The heroes fight too much.
Okay, okay, guys, I have a better idea. Okay, he's a computer. Isolate him from the network, and he can't do anything.
Lives need to be taken.
Whoa.
Okay,
Doesn't answer my question.
okay, Batman. Like,
How did you gold kryptonite, courtesy of Firestorm?
Get up, Cal.
okay, that.
Stay down.
All right, like the argument aside, that is a dick move from Batman. He's like, okay, lives don't need to be taken, so I'm going to beat the shit out of you to prove my point.
No, it's because, you know, the last time Superman had a slight disagreement with someone, he melted their brain out of his head. So yeah.
Absolute justice.
Justice!
Oh, I thought she was gonna have like some sort of dilemma. I can't tell who's who. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
This is dumb.
What the? That was an odd cut.
This is over.
Yeah, huh?
no. Flash, what exactly were you expecting to do there?
Hey guys, look what I found!
Oh no, try air.
Wait, what?
Humidity lowering. Lips chapped.
Wait, is that seriously what that was?
Yeah.
No, I have no idea what that was.
I was gonna say, is that Aquaman's weakness that I've never known up until now?
Nope. Da-da-da-da.
So, do you get a completely different sequence of fights if you pick Superman?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have to play through the entire story mode twice to see the other fights?
I think so, yeah. Mind you, the fights are so short, you can just skip all the cutscenes and be done in like 20 minutes. Ow.
Is the voice of Aquaman the same voice of Jon Stewart?
Maybe.
Sounds remarkably like him. I'm gonna look it up.
Stop poking me with your
yeah,
fork.
dude, Ryan, you were right. This is one of the worst cases of Bad God in the series. Like, Jesus Christ.
Which is why I have so many problems with this game. In terms of the story, anyway.
Like, I mean, you always need to preface that when you're talking about the story mode in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Like, the story isn't.
Yeah, the
while you
gameplay is
play.
the gameplay is still great. So
I guess it just feels a little bit more like an issue when they try to make the story a big deal, I suppose.
yeah,
Like, because this is not a short mode. Or at least the cutscenes aren't short, I should say. So... And there's a lot of time and energy was put into it, so...
which I can appreciate the effort, not so much the result.
And in terms of presentation and structure, I've said this, but I still think that Mortal Kombat is probably the best that we've got in fighting games at the moment.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would be A-okay with other companies just straight up copying this approach. Like, you had no idea how many times when I was playing Tekken 7 story mode, I wish that they had just straight up done what Mortal Kombat and Injustice did.
Okay, you just took that, Aquaman.
The problem with Tekken
Yeah.
7 doing a crap story mode is that Tekken had a working story mode system. It was a beat-em-up style. It wasn't the best, but it was interesting, and it was unique to Tekken. So, what happened?
They decided that we wanted to watch some nameless reporter drone on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and oh my god, I hate it.
Ugh.
Yeah, the voice of Aquaman is Phil Lamar, who is also Jon Stewart.
Huh. Also
Cool.
Vamp.
Oh my god, you're right.
Well, Vamp runs on water, Aquaman swims through water. It's all connected.